Welcome back to the Crime Man podcast. It is my co-host Jaime, myself Chris, and we have a guest today. Woo! Our first guest ever, Angel Hernandez. Can we get it?
Mike's cut.
No, I'm kidding.
And,
Hello, I'm Angel.
If you kept up on our last channel from a couple years ago, Valley Boys, he was our YouTube partner. So we thought it'd be only right to have him on as our first guest.
Mm-hmm. I am
How you
here.
feeling? Yeah. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I am active. I did not work out today, but I am active.
How do you like the setup?
Setup's beautiful. It's it's cheap, but it gets the job done.
I think like everyone assumes we have a gnarly setup behind the camera, and this is like we never take a picture of it.
Should we describe what's behind the camera right now?
Yes, go. Give it a good detail from top to bottom.
Fridge.
There's a bunch of junk. There's a wall with like 10 bins of like fucking holiday decorations on
Christmas
it.
tree.
A bunch of miscellaneous tools and paint cans.
A calendar that says December on it.
It's March. Dude, it's Tuesday.
Of 2016.
It's hot as shit right now, too.
Yeah.
This is like the first hot day we've had. It's Tuesday, I think, March 22nd.
Yeah.
And it's hot as balls in here, so I'm showing off the toes.
For the free.
Free.
Mm.
He's keeping his locked away. We're going to need a top dono for that one.
Top donut. All right, so let's see. We want to talk about our old channel a little bit for those of you who know about it. Valley Boys.
Valley Boys. All right. What are the statistics on that? How many subscribers are we sitting at?
We had like 100 and something, right?
We had almost 200. I think it was
Almost
186 or something.
In like 8 months? No, we were.
Not even that. It was like
less
6.
Yeah, it was less than a year for sure.
Yeah.
That was gnarly.
Yeah. It was fun.
That
We
was
were
back
popping
in-
off. We had good content too. Good skits.
Yeah.
That was like 2019, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of energy in the videos too. So much effort.
Uh-huh. How do you guys
Lot of
want to talk about it? Do you guys want to talk about the glory, the fun that we had?
Should we talk about the glory and then the cons first? Second?
I just kind of, because a lot of people ask me, they'll mention this channel, right? And then they always ask, what happened to Valley Boys?
Oh.
So I thought we could address that first.
What happened to Valley Boys?
Mhm.
What happened?
I say we
in your
all
perspective.
give, I say we all give our own perspective,
Yeah.
and then like
Mhm.
why we kind of stopped.
Hell yeah.
So I'll go first. I guess my perspective was that like we weren't ever all conjointly like at one time all the way in it. It was you always saw either Chris putting all the work in, and maybe like Jaime was putting more work in and I was putting less, and then one week you'd see like me like grinding all, like seeing all, like you would see like you'd see it all like inconsistency among like everyone. And I think we kind of just grew tired of it, and I have like more I blame someone more than anyone.
Same.
And my blame, I'll just say it, is Chris.
No! I thought we were the same team.
No, my blame's Chris.
Okay, go for it.
Because Chris got in a relationship.
Ugh.
It was his first relationship.
Don't you even.
And I think I would say it was the relationship because like it was new to you. It was hard to schedule things with you on like consistent basis. Like how it was before you had like we're in a relationship. Like before it got serious. You know what I mean?
Can I
Yeah.
can I concur?
Really?
Okay, no. Okay, same. Both points
you,
though.
dude.
Because initially, I do think like there was like a lot of inconsistency. Like I remember sometimes I'd get here and I wouldn't even want to do skits. Like I'd be so like I can't think of
It
anything.
became a chore.
I'm
Yeah,
like whatever.
it did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it
it became
did.
like, fuck, we got to think of something. You know, it wasn't really as fun as it was.
Yeah.
And then I do, however, remember, like we would try to do some setups, and Chris would be like, "I'm with my girlfriend," and then with Valerie. I don't know if she was your girlfriend at the time, but like for weeks, and then that was like, I think it was just it was a good time for you and your and Vale, as in like you guys were just getting to know each other. Obviously, you guys are gonna hang out like a billion times, and then
It's the honeymoon stage.
we were still hanging out a lot, huh?
It's the honeymoon stage, I said.
Yeah, exactly. So I just remember being like, all right, well, like we're probably, if Chris can't do it 80% of the time, and then the 20% we can do it, we're not even in it, like there's no point, you know? So like they just I was like, all right, it was fun, you know? And then it kind of just became a thing in the past. But I think it was all of us. Like I'm sure if one of us really tried hard, it would have worked. But we were all kind of like, we just accepted it, you know?
Can I give my defense now?
No. So then the next subject we have is
okay. Might I add,
Might
the
I?
night that we made our YouTube account, I remember I had just met my girlfriend that night.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like we started our channel and then all of a sudden I met my girlfriend and she just ruined everything.
Yeah.
I had known her from the dawn of our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mhm.
But I mean, I do remember being stressed. Like, I don't know if I'm giving her enough attention because we'd be like filming shit for like hours and hours and hours. And like I would edit shit for like so long. And I do remember actually like a conversation where she was like, you just like, you don't initiate with me anymore to like hang out and stuff. Not to like bring our problems onto the pod. But I do remember it was like while I was editing like our fat giveaway video, which was like 20 something minutes. Mm-hmm. So it was like, I remember being like, dude, I'm sorry. Like I haven't been hitting up because I'm just editing the shit out of this video, you know? Some other things. So maybe that played a little part in it. I don't know. But I think it was unsustainable, the type of like content we were making, because it looks like we're just fucking around and having fun, which we were. We had a lot of fun.
Dude, it was peak COVID time.
A lot of laughs. Yeah.
Dude, we laughed like the whole day.
Dude,
until
it was
the end
great.
when we were kind of over it.
It was great for the most part. Sometimes it did get like really stressful though. And it's just hard to keep coming up with like skits, because that's all it was just like acting skits, like comedy stuff.
And I remember this one time with the barber clip.
Oh my God. That night was not the best.
Me, Chris, and Angel, we had the barber skit. I'm sure there's a
I'll put it here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, we could not get it right. And this was like hours. I think it was like hours of messing up. Like one skit. And I just remember specifically Angel getting so upset.
Yeah, he was filming
he was just getting so upset at us that like every time we'd mess up, he would just say something. And I just remember being so tense. And I was like, I can't mess up. And then I would mess up.
When you're trying to act and do something so stupid and be like, I mean, it's kind of like you're being vulnerable because you're like doing something that like most people are uncomfortable with, like acting, you know, and shit like that. And then somebody else is like frustrated with you because you're not doing it good enough or quick enough. And you keep like, you know,
we kept laughing, and then we kept. I think what the big thing was laughing and stuttering or something like that. I think there was like two reasons we kept messing up. I think it was like the slap or something.
Yeah. I wanted to add how I think I more than anybody in the Valley Boys group, I would fucking laugh so much, and I would ruin.
Oh, behind the cameras,
we had to do so many more takes than necessary. Like. It would take us like 2 hours to get a skit because I would laugh 9 times out of 10.
And it'd be so golden too. And then we'd look it back and then you hear Chris's.
Literally, I'm filming. I'm like.
And the thing is that would bother me the most is that he was filming it.
Yeah.
One thing if you were in character and then you broke character, like, oh, dude, well, like, what the F? Like your character was too funny. Like, it was like too. But you're.
He had one job.
You just had to be quiet.
He just had it.
And he'd ruin it.
I think it was even worse when I was in front of the camera. I would laugh way more because it's like you feel the pressure and it's funny as shit.
I feel like a lot of times I'd be staring into Chris's eyes and I know he'd just be bursting out laughing after a skit.
Remember when we went to the railroad tracks and like how quiet we had to be because it was like
10 it was the dead of night.
Oh yeah.
And
Chris ruined so many clips because I remember we had to like Jaime was like.
Oh yeah, I was tied up. Here's a clip.
Like,
so many times you just hear.
Fucking hated that noise. It just means we had to do it all over again.
Dude, but you got to describe that scene that we were in. We were like the setting we were in.
That's
we
pretty
were
sick.
In like the Del Rio, like.
We live in Riverbank, California, which is right next to Modesto in the Central Valley for all our abroad listeners. And
for all our international,
like 15 minutes away from Riverbank in my house is this like country club where these bougie ass rich mansion people live. And there's this fucking railroad track that goes across the river. So it's like up like, I don't know, 60 feet in the air or more.
That's scary.
And it's discontinued.
Yeah, it's not in use. Yeah. It's abandoned. And it's kind of sketch because you don't know who's going to be out there.
One of the richest areas like in like the area.
North America.
Yeah.
No, the whole world. That's us.
But yeah, we were in this sketchy ass thing in the middle of the night, and like you couldn't see anything, but you know you're like hella high above water, and you probably die if you fell. Like,
yeah,
dude, I remember like we couldn't step in between because your foot would go all the way down or something.
Yeah, it's pretty sketch. And then
I was more scared of like lights coming on and like just like.
I remember
it was like midnight type vibe.
Yeah,
it was like
What the
I've
fuck's
had
going
that
on?
experience where I went at night one time, and I was like 18, and I went and just to fool around, just go out there late night just because you have nothing better to do. And I remember that same exact location we were at. We made too much noise, and dude, like all the lights came on like a movie, like at a football,
Yeah.
oh,
Who's that? Step
We
outside.
started
Fucking
running.
light in
We
front
just
of
started
you.
running. So that was my biggest
Oh my
concern.
God.
I remember telling you guys, but I don't think it like really.
No, I
crossed
don't.
your
I
guys'
remember
mind.
being like just scared someone was gonna come out and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
I remember there was a police helicopter flying above us. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, and then the broken wood pieces.
Not
like,
above us, but it was flying,
Yeah.
like looking for somebody, not
Yeah.
looking for us. But I was like, "Fuck, they're gonna see like 3 red heat bodies, like
Yeah.
right there, you know." Fucking one's tied to the railroad tracks.
Literally,
and
I think
somebody's
it's like a
filming
mob
it.
hit.
literally.
tied up in the tracks.
But yeah, I think that
Good
this.
times though.
I think this. It was great times. I enjoyed.
Yeah, I don't
it
regret
so
it. And I
much.
think it taught us a lot too.
Yeah.
And looking back at it, even if we tried to do Valley Boys now, it was not sustainable. Like,
Yeah.
do you know how many hours of the day it took to do like
Yeah.
anything?
And
Like
I
with
think-
this, it's like we just need 2 hours of the day.
Exactly. And I like we're just being ourselves with this, especially the podcast, but like our vlogs too. It's
Yeah.
literally just us. Like I just start filming shit when I think it's funny, and then that's what you get. So that's like so much easier because all you have to do is be yourself and have fun
Yeah.
instead of
Think of something.
writing a skit, like
Yeah.
and then constructing it and
Getting
making
the costumes,
changes.
getting
Yeah.
the settings too. We had to drive places like
Dude.
in the middle of the
Yeah.
night.
And the
We'd
pressure
be like,
of-
let's go. We got to go to this place because it looks better.
And because we were so on the spot, like in the moment, come up with ideas, kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
that's what I like that style though. We're like
Yeah,
It was
I
fun.
like pushing my
Let's-
creativity. Like
Yeah.
see what's
Yeah.
going on and what can I come up with.
But we also all were kind of dealing with broke boy phones at the time.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
So I
too.
think I had like an iPhone 6, and then I jumped to like an iPhone 11, like out of nowhere.
And same with
Uh-huh.
Chris. I think he had like his same iPhone for like 5
I have this
years.
one.
So we always dealt with storage issues. There was just so many issues that we dealt
Yeah.
with that like, yeah,
And we didn't buy shit. Like
yeah.
Yeah,
we
no.
should have invested a little bit into
Dildos.
something, you know?
Something.
Yeah, just
Oh, we got
fucking sex
dildos.
toys.
Yeah, that
I
was-
still have the dildo.
Yeah,
And the
I was thinking
fleshlight.
about that the other day. Like,
The
they're just-
flashlight that we
Still
bought
in use,
only
right?
only for Valley Boys, right?
only.
should I talk about that?
That's up to you, sir.
Yeah, might as well.
It's-
Well, it's not that crazy of a story, but Pocket Patty, the fleshlight that we use in our skits, it's so funny how nobody ever questioned that. Like,
Dude,
where did this
yeah.
come from, you know?
Yeah,
But-
they were more infatuated with the dildos.
It was mine that I bought like months and
Valley
months
Boys.
before Valley Boys.
Uh-huh.
He was using that
And
thing.
I would fuck it. I would fuck it.
It's just exploring his kinks.
yeah.
Mhm. It's funny that
Let's just call it.
it's funny that we were all comfortable like handling it too, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you clean it out, you know?
You clean it out.
And Jaime used it once.
No.
What would you have to clean out of it exactly, though? Like,
Semen.
oh,
Yeah. he creeped by it.
I just wanted you to admit it.
I don't know if you guys heard that with
Didn't-
the noise.
didn't Angel
but-
use it? Didn't Angel use it too after?
No.
No way. I
It's
was
only
the only
you.
one. I swear
You
he used
used
it.
it?
Yes,
I
I've used
forgot
it.
about this.
Yes, you used
I
it.
forgot, dude. I forgot about so much. I wanted to add. I didn't realize how toxic I was
What do you mean?
back then, dude.
you have
Thinking back
STDs?
on the barber's kit, I blacked out. Like my mind has blocked out that event because it just I don't know.
Oh, you mean
were
how you're
so
kinda
mean.
being
Now that
like-
you guys mentioned it, I
You're
was like,
so mean.
dude, I just got flashbacks like that. So Raven, like, dude,
I
I
just
was
remember
a
Angel being
dick.
like, "Hurry
I
the
felt
fuck
fed
up,
up.
bro.
I was a
I want to
freaking
fucking like
dick.
get over it." And we're just me and Chris. I remember talking about it after. We're like, "Damn, that kind of sucked."
I would
Like,
not do that. Like now, it's just like I can't understand why. That just shows you how fucking stressed out we were, though. Like
Yeah.
we were so
And, like, to-
done. Like,
to add to you. I feel like you've worked on your like emotions so much better now.
yeah,
you know,
I
bro.
tried,
Like
dude.
high school Angel, demon,
Demon.
demon, bro. Like
Yes.
one thing tick him off, mad for the day.
Mad
you
for the
know?
whole day.
No,
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
talking,
Fuck.
just ran.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Now
glad
it's like, oh,
Just
we can talk
ran.
about our feelings. You know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could talk about things now. It's
good.
you know, it's been harder to no, it's been easier too because it was super hard back then.
Mhm.
Like super hard. Like I'd bottle everything up. Now I just if I feel like
Now you just
crying,
get
dude,
tattoos.
If I feel like yeah, honestly, you gotta
Mhm.
see it.
Yeah.
If I feel like crying, dude, I'll just start crying. Like,
yeah,
it's-
like you don't have to
it's-
hide it for anyone.
Yeah,
Dude,
and-
crying is great. Like,
yeah,
I've
I'll-
been crying.
it's great.
I
Yeah,
literally have.
Yeah.
Like, I
call your
cried
mom,
a couple
call
days
your
ago.
girlfriend, ask them to walk you through it, like
Yeah.
because you know they go through it on the
It's good when you have
more
support.
often than we do, probably.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, it's great when you have support. Like you're crying, but then you have somebody to cry with, or like
At
to
least.
talk you through it.
Yeah.
Even alone though, sometimes like you just feel so fucking refreshed after. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good these coming months. Hopefully, get some cries out.
Dude, I've been stressed the fuck out lately.
With
Yeah.
what?
I think it's like the change that's coming because I'm graduating in like 2 months. And I'm starting to realize like I'm like,
Bachelor's.
In person.
fuck, I'm really graduating in person too. Yeah.
Dang.
No carmencement bullshit.
Whatever, dude.
But I
Yeah,
just
fake fucking certification.
My
ass.
degree, yeah, it's not even in the system.
It's-
It's in the COVID.
Let's see the
Some
graduation
archives.
pics where you walk on stage, bitch.
Dude, I've looked. Dude, they sent us a link like a week later to look through like the pics that they took of us while we're driving by, and I could not find one picture of me. And I went through at least like 1,000 to like
damn.
to 1,500.
Just
and
so
there
you
was
guys
still
don't
so
know,
many more.
Angel's already graduated, bachelor's in
Dude, you
Communication studies.
minor in.
you graduated
X.
so quick.
Nothing.
Like
Oh, I thought you minor in
No,
criminal
well,
justice.
I have an associate's degree, associates of transfer degree.
Okay,
but
okay.
I didn't utilize it.
Mm.
It was just one of the two. It was either that or comp studies. When I transferred over, and I chose comp studies because it was the criminal justice route is just those who are in it know what I mean. It's just not the move, and especially like if it was just super impacted where I was going, and it just wasn't worth pursuing. I'd probably still be in school right now.
Yeah.
Or
Really?
yeah, I'd probably still be there, or I'd be
Finishing up.
graduating, or
Yeah.
graduated
Mhm.
last semester. But it wouldn't have been enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. It would have been a lot more stressful.
Yeah, comp studies, dude, the major was only like 39 units.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh,
39
that's like
units,
psych.
and yeah,
The rest is just electives, right? Like you got to
Yeah.
just fill units.
yeah,
so
the
you
rest is
graduate.
just like yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
Yeah.
me too.
But you guys, yeah, criminal justice was 64, dude. That's like more than like bio. Like I don't know the exact, but like Jesus Christ, why is criminal justice freaking 64
So much.
units?
Yeah.
Like
Damn.
yeah, but I'd still be there. So it just wasn't worth it.
Nice.
So, and I wasn't looking forward, especially in the times that we were living in.
Yeah.
Pursuing a criminal justice degree just wasn't in my interest anymore.
In this
Mhm.
economy.
Yeah.
In this economy.
Yeah.
And for my graduation, I can only pick 4 people to come. Wait, I think it's
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
No, it's fuck. Hold on.
Dude, mine was 14.
I think it's 5. But basically,
Yeah.
I have to choose between my grandparents and my girlfriend going. So that's great, you know.
Because it's gonna be me, Angel, Noel, and Andrew, and then maybe your mom.
Wait, you
That's
said
right.
how many tickets?
4 to
Four.
5.
It's 5. It's 5.
5.
It's okay. So who are you? Who are your mom, your sisters, and then either your grandparents or what?
It's like one grandparent could go. Well, like
Yeah.
my dad goes. Fuck, I might be getting it wrong. I'm choking right now.
What do you?
I'm trying to
Okay, who
remember
are you
the
for
number.
sure? Obviously your mom.
My mom, my sisters, my 2 sisters.
2 of them.
I would like my father to come, if he would like to come.
If he answers your text.
Exactly. And god damn it,
And now you're the 5th person, maybe.
and my girlfriend. Yeah, because my grandparents were like, "We're going,
Oh my
and they didn't go to
God.
my sister's graduation, which is
Ah.
kind of like a slap in the face. I don't know.
Like
but
she invited him.
I don't know. They were doing some church shit. I don't know.
God
But
damn it.
it's like you have a choice to make.
But
Yeah,
your
they
girlfriend.
chose like one church thing over
Yeah.
the once in a lifetime graduation.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
why the fuck? What the shit?
But I love my gams.
Yeah.
And
And you know,
You know.
who knows how many years? You don't know.
And
You have a
you
lot
love
of
your-
years with Vale.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
No, but fuck. I don't know. That's up to you, brother.
I'm not gonna even give my
Yeah,
opinion
that's
on
so
this one.
crazy.
I don't want.
That's a tough one. I say
Yeah.
flip
I
a
don't want to
coin.
make anyone
Flip a
mad.
coin. Dude, this. I think I got off work 2 nights ago, and I was debating on going to practice at 6 a.m. because I got off at 5:30, and then I did the flip a coin app, and it said go to bed, so I went to sleep.
Oh.
So that's what you gotta do. So it's either I'm going to
actually
practice
did
right
it.
now or going to sleep, and it
because
said
I
go
can
to bed.
see
I
you
said,
just doing it anyway. So
Yeah.
fuck this. You know?
I know. And if it was gonna go heads though, I was gonna go to practice. I swear to God.
Mm. You guys know what I've been trying lately?
Flashlights.
No, it's
What?
in the past.
Oh.
I heard that deodorant is not. It's very unnatural,
Oh.
and the levels of aluminum in it are not very good for the human body.
Dude, if you're using lemon, I swear to God.
No, I'm just not using anything.
Dude, no, because there's gotta be. Dude, I know there's
No.
natural,
There
like
are.
beautiful, naturally created deodorants.
There's no way you're not using anything right now.
I haven't
Chris.
even using deodorant for
Dude.
like 6 months.
That shit's gotta change coming up.
That's not that bad. Did you
Coming
just
up
shower?
this summer, dude.
I can smell it though. Like,
can smell
okay,
it,
it's
dude,
probably been
yeah.
like 6 hours since I've showered. I showered at school today,
But it's been
as
sweaty.
you guys saw, and Like I smell okay. It smells a little bit like onions right now, but by tonight, like it's gonna be not
bro.
great. You know, the
Rock climbing and all that.
And
Okay, so what's your plan?
I'll
What's
be
your
in
plan?
school. The only thing is like I'm in school and I know that I'm
Dude,
not.
what are you gonna do when you work out? What's the solution? Oh,
Yeah, so like what's the
I
plan? You can't do this
shower
forever.
after.
So like, are you gonna get the
What?
naturally?
I shower afterwards.
What's the solution? There's people around you though that are gonna smell you. You're not embarrassed by
I don't know,
your
dude.
stench.
I know there's this brand. I'm not gonna plug them, but because we're not getting paid. But they make natural deodorant
No way you're
without
not
aluminum or
plugging
anything.
Every time we say it, it's just gonna bleep out because
It's
they
really
paid
not
us.
that deep, but they make like natural deodorant. It's like no aluminum and like it smells like fucking pine trees and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But-
Dude,
thinking.
they're like $10 though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure they're
exactly.
because they're
And
small
their
business.
soap's like one block
'Cause,
and
yeah.
it's like $20. I'm like fuck.
But
that
I heard
shit.
like
I'll just
the
raw
worst
dog it.
ones are the ones that first like make you stop sweating. Like you're supposed to naturally sweat.
Yeah.
Like you have to sweat.
Exactly.
And
It's
then
natural.
two, I'm pretty sure with like all the smelling stuff, I'm sure it's fucked you up. So like that
Yeah.
seems nice. Like I would do that rather than no deodorant. But dude, honestly, to be honest, like these last 2 months, more like not recently, bro. Like I was so bad at using deodorant. Like
You're so anal about it. I feel like.
because I'm just like I'd be so rushed to work. Then I'd rush to work. And I'm in a fucking factory. No one's gonna smell me. And I get off. And then like I work out, and then when I shower, then I put on deodorant like for my other half of the day.
Well, yeah.
But like for like the whole like hella long, I just would not use it. Like if I go to sleep, whatever, you know.
Dude, you used to have the worst fucking hygiene in high school.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? We
Angel
would
had bad hygiene too.
I
I
had
think
pretty bad
Angel was
hygiene.
the best. I think my hygiene was really good
You
back
just said I
then.
had the best.
The
No,
best
it
hygiene?
wasn't the best. Is what I said.
I think
I
Chris
thought-
had the best.
I had the best
he
back
was always
then,
clean for some
but
reason.
now I'm out here not wearing deodorant and shit. So
Yeah.
That's pretty disgusting.
Well, give us
I wash
examples of
my
why
hair, like,
why you
once a
think me
week,
and
too.
Angel didn't have good hygiene.
Okay, so Jaime, all of us, we would have like track meets or like cross country, like, but either way, we're racing in the sun, and after a race, like you smell like fucking ball sack, like it's
Yeah.
bad, like musty taint, fucking
Dude,
You can't even be in the
Ponani
same
man.
car with that person. And
hated
Jaime
that
would
smell.
not shower until the next day. Like he would go home and play Fortnite, and I'd be like, "Have you showered
Sleep
yet?"
in his shorts, bro.
Exactly.
Sweaty ass orange glow stick shorts,
He'd be
bro.
wearing the same like school running uniform the
Literally
next
just out
day.
here.
I remember,
He
dude.
asked.
Honestly, I remember that's something I struggle with a lot until I'm getting a lot better at it. Just because of like, fuck, I don't want my bed to smell, and my room is way more enclosed now. But do I remember when I had my own my own room, my house back in the day? I would literally just get home and be like, fuck, like I could shower right now or I could lay down. I just fucking lay down, dude. I just musty ass,
Yeah.
fucking gross ass. Like I would shower the next day, you know, and then just shower the next day.
I just wanted to add that I found the solution to getting rid of the taints. Nasty
What?
ball taint
Did you
smell.
put deodorant?
wipes.
No, dude. All of us wore short shorts when we would run, and we would what's the word?
Free
What's
ball
the
it?
free ball it. We would free ball it.
Yeah, they have a liner built in, so you
Yeah.
don't need to wear underwear.
Yeah, but dude, I realized we can't free ball it, dude. That
Yes, we can.
no,
No, it smells terrible.
It smells.
It's like a
terrible.
diaper.
Because I started wearing
more breezy.
I started wearing spandex under like Jaime would.
Mhm.
I mean, he still smelled terrible, but
Fuck
I started
you.
doing that, and dude, it literally helped with everything because it's just like you have an extra layer that's like absorbing.
Like keeps
all-
everything tight.
Yeah,
like
it just
the air.
absorbs everything, dude. So I
This is
think
so
we're
gross.
just so open, and
makes
just like
sense.
so exposed. Just like I just wanted to add, the smell was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I remember
All
Angels
of us.
too. Like,
mine
'cause,
was
like,
bad.
Angels was
obviously
probably
you
the
can't-
worst,
You can't
yeah.
smell mine. Like,
I
I
guess
can't
I'll
smell
have
myself.
Cheetos.
You know,
Mhm.
unless it's really bad, which is like sometimes I'd be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I know I smell.
I used to
Yeah.
hate getting in the car, dude, because I would just smell myself. Oh, I'd be so embarrassed. I'm like,
It's just rising up from your crotch.
yeah.
like you could see the heat waves, you know,
can see
like
the aura.
like when you look at the street on a hot day from hella far, you can see the
When
ripple
Angel's
effect.
walking across the street, you see everything start moving, waving around him.
with a dripping mullet, dude.
God.
Dripping mullet.
Can we talk about mullets?
Yeah.
Because
how it
Angel,
wasn't accepted in my day?
I like
now?
to exactly. I want to praise
Yeah,
Angel for
whatever,
just a
dude.
second because when
Angel
I go to the gym,
Angel walks so he could run.
yeah, he
That's all I gotta
He did.
say.
his hair looks like this, so ours
I
could
went
look
up
like
on
this.
stage. Do you guys remember that night? When I went up on stage,
poetry slam?
The poetry, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I forget, dude. We were in college. I just wanted to add 4 years ago. I mean, college.
High school.
High school.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
almost
it's
4
gross.
years ago.
It's
That's
disgusting.
That's disgusting.
I get 4-year memories and I'm on senior.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
But dude, that night was gnarly. I went up there with the mullet gave my little like.
We probably hadn't showered, might I add.
Yeah,
after
it
practice,
was
dude.
post practice. Oh my god.
Yeah, because they weren't the best at showering after either.
I was a
okay?
character,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I had balls. I had balls. That's all I have to say.
I just remember you wrote your you didn't write the whole poem on your hand, but you wrote like notes on your hand. And I remember like halfway through you were like staring at your hand, and I heard there were some chuckles. I felt bad, like damn it, like it was a good poem. But
Dude, I remember fucking Angel 1 had like the most confidence when he was up there, and everyone was
did.
balling on his shit because he's saying something about tortillas and like
Yeah.
fucking beans, and then
Beans.
fucking
Just
just out there
culture,
with
bro.
confidence. And then I said,
Mhm.
"Oh, it's my turn," and I was
Oh,
so
you went right
shaky.
after?
Yeah.
I remember I was holding my paper and it was like this, and I was just like my breath was so like unsteady.
Uh-huh.
But I ran that shit. I mean, I still went up there, you know, and I
Yeah.
felt hella good after. I was like, "Fuck that!" Like, I remember all the like some popular kids, and then just hella people were like laughing at some of my bits, and I was like, you know what, it's good enough. It's good enough.
Yeah.
Walking
Yeah,
out
they
there
were.
for good. You know, got an extra credit from Miss McCarthy. Fuck that bitch.
No, really?
I fucking hate her, bro. I just want to put
I
that
like
out
Dude, but she
there.
was cute.
I hate her.
Just
Let her
to
see
add.
this.
She was one of
nice,
the teachers
like-
that was like attractive.
Mom.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Can we cut
She
that out?
just didn't age
Nah,
well.
we-
No, we're not
yeah,
cutting that shit. We
no.
never cut anything off our
Yeah,
podcast.
what was it?
We can.
I didn't mean it.
Uh,
But
I liked her. I
Yeah.
thought she was a little much though. Like she would get overwhelmed and she would definitely take it out on everybody.
Yeah.
Like, she'd get
Yeah, she was
overwhelmed.
just
She'd be
too
like,
much.
"Oh my god, can you guys just
And
do
she-
this?" And then, like it was.
she let politics interfere a lot.
Oh,
with
hell
her,
yeah.
With
I
the-
forgot who
her
was even.
studies,
What was
like,
the thing at the
teachings.
time? What was she mad at? Who was she mad at?
I think Trump. No, it wasn't Trump.
Had to be
man.
Trump.
Had to be Trump.
Was it that long ago?
Who else would it have been?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Respect.
Real quick, gotta finish the mullet topic.
Mhm.
Okay.
Angel had a mullet since I met you. Like,
Here's a
well,
clip
you had
here.
a mullet
There's
in
the
middle
Here's
school.
the slow mo him moving it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we'll find
I
that
love
one.
that video.
Yeah.
Angel, I knew you. I
It's
didn't
in
know you in
archives.
middle school, but we were acquainted, and you had a mullet then, and then all the way until like junior year, you had a mullet, and it
Dude.
was like mullets were not cool. Like I remember people like saying like, "Why does he stop his mullet?"
Yeah. No,
And-
it was like freshman year. I wasn't in middle school, but yeah,
Oh.
like whatever.
But
I was in high school.
He had
Like
a
when he met you,
gnarly,
basically.
Yeah.
gnarly ass mullet,
Mhm.
and it was when it wasn't cool. And now I go to the gym, and every motherfucker I see
yes,
has a
dude.
mullet.
You have mullets
dude.
now?
Everybody.
I
Like,
was
okay,
made-
is it tempting to come back, or are you just like no, never?
No,
going
it
back?
actually just makes me. It just infuriates me. It infuriates me. I just get so angry thinking about these two MFers sitting next to me with the weak ass mullet.
Fuck you, it's in development.
So, it's weak as shit, dude. When I first got
Just
my
give it a
haircut, like
chance.
I made sure my hair was long.
Yeah.
When I first got
Ah.
the initial cut,
I see.
and then you already have like a little baby mullet. You guys just went like
Mohawk.
yeah, you guys
Yeah.
just went like buzz cut, like mullet.
Yeah, like barely started.
Yeah, and that it was, dude. When I got, I already.
But
had,
Angel
like, a
would
little curvature.
Angel would grow out his hair hella too in haircuts.
Yeah,
Same
but
with Chris. Chris had a long ass hair.
Yeah, I'm really bad.
I do look back at it, and I do sometimes do want to bring it back, but I just think about the comments that I used to get. Like I used to get so many comments from girls telling me to cut it, and I knew it's because like I knew I had a chance with the girls that would tell me to cut it. But dude, I was just so about like no, fuck you. Like I'm about myself. Like,
Yeah, like,
I
yeah,
like
shit.
it. I like it.
Which
not
is the way
you.
to
Like,
be. That's
dude,
good.
it was just like that. That's always been my personality. Like I don't do things for others. But
Yeah.
dude, I remember I had it for like
That's why you kept the blonde hair.
Like 3 years. Yeah, I still have this.
Yeah.
Got to keep a little personality.
Dude, that's
but,
sick though. It's crazy how much your hair has grown. Sorry, not to
Yeah.
cut you off.
Yeah.
But like, remember how dead it was
Yeah.
and long and grown, but like throughout the years you've just been able to style it to like your perfect match now. you
Yeah.
know?
But yeah, it just infuriates me seeing all these mullets nowadays.
So like
and
percentage of coming back.
I
like-
wouldn't if I were you.
like 5%. It's just not gonna happen. I have this one quick like when you said like how I feel, dude. Like I remember this walking PE. Like we would do like laps around the complex, the soccer complex right next to our school, and I remember this girl asking me like, she's like, "What's your next haircut gonna be?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's like a mullet. I'm gonna get a mullet, I think."
This is pre-mullet.
This pre-mullet. And she just like bursted out laughing.
Oh my
And then
god.
that summer I got it, and then I went to school the next the
Yeah.
next semester, dude, and like she was just like,
Holy shit, you actually got it.
holy shit, you actually got it, and
Yeah.
like that reaction was like fuck you, like
Yeah.
yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I just like, dude, I was always about doing things my way. it's just like, dude, F these girls. Like, back then, I was just like, dude, F them. Like, I'm not doing
him against the world back then.
Yeah,
he was fighting demons. Like I said, he was demon time,
dude,
bro.
I didn't care.
Angel was
like,
Black Force energy to anyone who wanted to run it.
Yeah, low key. I was a little like, and I'm short. I tell people I'm 5'5", I'm 5'4". Like when I go to the doctor, they say 5'4" and 3/4 every single time.
No,
okay?
they did not give you that leverage.
I swear to God, they say 3/4. So I say 5'5" because 3/4.
Yeah, I mean they say 5'8" for me, 5'8", 2/3. So I just say 5'9". You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Are you really 5'8"?
Yeah.
You fucking. I've never heard you say that. You always say 5'9".
Yeah.
I'm never admitting 5'9".
I'm 5'7".
So, dude, you could just imagine this little chihuahua barking at everybody.
Yeah, like think about roid rage without the roids.
Dude, yeah, you know? I would get mad at like anyone like bigger than me, like smaller. Like, I would just come up on like people talk like fuck you, bro. Like,
dude, yeah, Angel had like if back then if we were in a fight, Angel was like the one to get in a fight.
Oh yeah, I'd be like the first one, like the macho. Just like nowadays, I don't think I'd be like the first one.
Do you remember when
I think we're collected
a little bit more just because I'm into jiu-jitsu. I'm a little
more confident.
Yeah. We could talk about that a little later. You know how we got into it, but it's been a journey.
Yeah,
it's been a journey.
Okay, so real quick because I kind of briefed up on it, but like tattoo wise, like any thoughts on it or like what? Because obviously me and Chris don't have tattoos yet, and not a lot of people our age. Oh, you got it like. You started it like a year ago, but you already have a sleeve. Think about that. A sleeve at like 20 years old. And obviously, a lot of our peers and stuff are not even into that realm of tattoos.
I started
so like, what's the vibe with that?
19 years old. I started the sleeve. Like the needle hit the chest at 20. Like that's crazy. So no, 19. Yeah, and yeah, dude, it's been a journey. It took a whole year to finish it, and it's pretty cool. When I recently went to Mexico, and dude, when you go over there, like it's beautiful, first of all.
Yeah. We want to talk about that too, your Mexico trip. But.
Dude, well, I got so many like every day when I would go it was so hot this past time I just went, but anytime I would step out, like you'd have people staring, and the people that would actually like have courage to say something, they would just like compliment it.
Nice.
Like, dude, like I'm doing a Mexican.
No, do it.
Yeah.
Dude, like that's like it's like super yakuza, huh? That's like from Japan or what, huh? Like that's cool, Japanese. I'm like, yeah, like in Spanish, I'd be like, yeah, bro, it's like, you know, like I got it done in the U.S. You know, he's like, dude, that's like so cool. It's like, yeah, they don't do that here in Mexico. Like it's so, you know, that's cool, dude. Like, I would get like that all the time, dude. Like just walking down the street and like you do a lot of public transportation, like
buses and stuff.
So yeah, like in the bus too, like you just be staring, and I just like look at them like.
Yeah,
like giving me like thumbs up and stuff. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Thank you, bro.
It's gonna be wet in the summer too, right now, dude. Like fully done. Like you could actually show off the chest and stuff, and the beach and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool having one. Not gonna lie, like I love it. I fall in love with it every day more and more.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I love the cat one.
Show off the little
little samurai cat.
Maybe we'll get a better close up.
We'll put a picture.
Yeah, little samurai cat. Got this one done in Mexico. With my sister, not the exact cat. It's a mon cat. It's a cat that's tatted, essentially. Inception. Tatted cat. And then it's a little dude, I just have Japanese pieces on me, even though I'm not Japanese. But I just love their art, dude. It's like, it just superior to all. Bro, you guys have to look at it.
He's like so obsessed and like infatuated with like he'll send me pictures and like he really appreciates it.
Beautiful. But my sister got a style of mon cat. She got hers with a koi fish inside of hers, and then my aunt got one with like peonies on it. So yeah, we all got tatted cats in Mexico. Nice. They all turned out pretty cool.
That's tight. That's cool.
Just last thing about the tattoos, like any advice you'd give to someone that like wants to get a tattoo, like your biggest thing that you've learned out of like your 4 tats I think you have.
You could call it 4, even though this took 10 sessions. But dang. Advice is go for it. Don't try to give your tattoo meaning. Don't try to find, dude, if you like an art piece, if you like anything, just freaking do it. Like stop overthinking it and just do it. Stop trying to give everything meaning. We're all gonna die. That's it.
Nice. You heard it here first.
You heard it first.
I think it's cool that you got like matching tats with your family, because I feel like a lot of like first generation Mexican parents are not into tattoos at all, you know? And your mom's like,
my family's so open, dude. My mom's almost like she could pretty much have a sleeve completed. She just has to get like
the connections.
Fill in the gaps. Like she has so many pieces on her arm that could fill up a sleeve.
And your
Or like
mom
a
and
half sleeve.
and him and his mom have matching tattoos
We
too.
have a match.
Yeah.
We have an eye matching tattoo. Hers is more rad than me. Jaime always
Hers is so
clowns me.
fucking crazy, dude.
Jaime's-
Hers is.
yeah.
Hey, let's do a picture real quick. Let's show Angels real
The
quick.
comparison.
Yeah,
just kidding.
Because she got it a week
And
later.
hers is fucking crisp
Yeah.
as shit.
I got it done
Wet.
on my 19th birthday. Dude, when I started 19 is when I started getting tattoos, and I just went crazy after that.
Mm-hmm.
But 19th birthday, they're like, dude, you're not even 18. Like, why is this so special to you? Like, just do it on my fucking birthday. Like, hey,
Yeah.
like, just do it on my 19th birthday.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'll schedule it. And I got it on my 19th birthday. He was supposed to do my mom that night. He was high out of his mind doing it. We could tell
Clearly.
he just reeked of weed.
Oh, the artist was.
The artist was. And like, yeah, and it was like after a party, I was like his only client. He had just gone to a party. You can smell the weed off him. He's vaping in the room. Like, it's cool. I mean, I don't mind it. But yeah, it turned out pretty ass.
No,
Yeah.
it turned out good. It turned out good, but not as good as your mom.
I only like because it's my first one.
It looks
Yeah,
sick from
it's
far
tight.
too.
I
And
still love it.
I like how it's
I still-
connected
I
into
still
the
like the
sleeve
eye.
now. But
It looks really good enclosed into the sleeve. Like,
Yeah.
so clean.
Mhm.
he did my mom's a week later, and hers just shits on mine. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, dude, it's been fun
On the day.
Do you
on
guys
the day,
think,
baby.
Do you guys think I have white privilege?
Jesus. I'm sure. Yes.
Yeah,
Just you stepping outside. Yes.
But
Yeah.
have you seen it? I mean, like, have you witnessed examples of white privilege between me and you guys?
Fuck.
Maybe just like your experiences in life, like some things you say that like I know I'd probably never have, you know? I
Like
gotta think
what?
of something, let me think. But like I just know like in general when you say some things, I'm like, damn, so that's like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. I remember hearing in like a comedy special, this guy was like, "Yeah, I'm white, and you know, white people, we make our own problems because we don't have any." And I feel like it's kind of true. Like, I've had like traumatic experiences and shit, but I've never had like financial issues that like a lot of my friends have had,
Mm-hmm.
or you know, like, I mean, you've been like in and out of houses, you know,
Mhm.
and like you said, I used to live in an apartment, like a 1-bedroom apartment with like hella people and shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if you want to talk about that.
No, I'm
but
chilling. Down bad.
Yeah.
I just
was
like
down
it's
bad too,
I've
like
never
that.
really been down bad like that. So I feel
Mhm.
like that's like maybe
Yeah.
something, you know?
Yeah, like I'm sure the opportunity, like, well, the big thing I think of, like, white privilege wise too, is just like Head Start vibes, as in,
Yeah.
like, you just have, like, you already guys have the foundation,
Yeah.
and me and Angel are barely laying the foundation for our kids. Like,
Yeah.
like we didn't have a foundation to be put on, but like our kids hopefully will, and like Angel's kids hopefully will, you know?
Yeah, when you ask if like we see the white privilege, I don't see it in the day-to-day aspect because there's like day-to-day like
Things
white privilege,
like we can't get into a store, but you can.
yeah, or
something
like
that, you know?
something, you know,
Really?
like-
No, I'm saying like that would be example.
Oh.
yeah, or like
Oh.
you don't get pulled over and I do,
Yeah,
like whatever,
exactly.
like that's an example, but like I don't see that, but yeah, you definitely you shit on a Head Start on us, dude.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
want to like put you out there, but like your mom did say that she would help like pay for some of your college, if not all of it.
Mhm.
Jaime, I'm assuming she
Yeah, nothing.
nothing.
But
Me-
we got
my
faster,
mom,
you know.
nothing
and then,
saved
but
up.
now it's
Had nothing. Like that's just a small example. Like
Yeah.
your mom was looking forward to paying for your college. My mom was looking forward to just get me there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then like hopefully,
You lead the way.
Yeah,
You
I
clutch
lead the
up.
way. I clutch up. You know,
Yeah.
I figure it out. But
Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. I remember me and Jaime like a couple days ago or like last week or something, we were talking about how crazy it is that like your guys' parents came here and they like sacrificed everything so that you guys could have like a shot, you know?
Bro, they didn't know the language. Like think
Yeah,
about
like-
that.
That's gnarly.
It's
You
like,
know?
What?
Like,
And
how do you
then-
even get? I know so much, and it's still so hard for me.
Yeah.
Like, how am I so? I'm like sharp. I'm young. I know the language. I've been in this environment, and it's a struggle. How the
Yeah.
fucking coming here at 30 years old, no language, and just fucking making it? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what? You know? But the thing is, like, their standard, I think, is that like what me and Angel saying, like they want to lay the foundation. They want to have their own like place, right? But they also like they had kids, so they're like, fuck, we gotta have.
There's
a good
no
life for
option.
kids,
There's
you
no
know?
option. Like, and you have to make it out. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
just such a hustler mentality when you cross over here.
Yeah.
And like,
Like,
you
there's no
have
time to
nothing.
excuse.
There ain't no plan B.
There
Yeah.
ain't no plan B, bro. You come with like probably like I don't know, like $500 if
Mhm.
that. You have a tia that lives like
yeah, like you know,
20
a cousin
miles.
that you could stay with them for a little bit.
Yeah,
but you're gonna have
but
to go.
that's it, dude. You go straight to the fields where
Yeah.
you know where you recognize the rest of the crowd, And then you start networking, bro. You start
literally like that's I think like the way my dad got
just
into just like networking, like construction, and just worked his ass off and then just got better. Like you look at his like way of getting it, and it's literally just through work, like nothing. Like you just work until you
move up.
And luck. Like if you got hurt, like he's fucked. Like he doesn't have a job or he doesn't have like intelligence like as an educational, and stuff like that.
That's why you always hear like Mexican parents like get an education. You don't want to do the same thing I'm doing. Did you hear that growing up? Like that saying is like
You know what it was for me growing up?
Well,
I don't know how this is gonna come off.
Your mom's a nurse though.
Yeah.
We would like drive if we're like on a road trip or something, of course.
You want to be like those
white
fucking
people.
spics out there.
God.
Low key without minus the racial slurs, but like we would drive by like on the way to the beach probably. There's like fields of like lettuce or whatever, and there'd be like the migrant workers, like all their cars parked right there. They'd be like bent over picking stuff. And they'd be like, "That's why you need to get an education because you don't want to be like that." And looking back on it, it's like kind of insulting. It's very insulting.
Chris's parents, hey, go give him $5.
That's the difference between
go
us.
spit in their face.
But I'm sure our parents kind of thought that, like, if they saw like Mexican workers like that, like working hard, but they saw us as like kids, they probably think the same thing. Like, hey, mijo, you don't want to be like them, like either. Even though it's not putting them down because they're still working hard, it's like. They fucking work hard. Like we know your lazy ass is not gonna want to work hard.
Our parents are fucked up. I remember that. I remember we used to walk through the street and be like, "You don't end up like that person." Like, dude, don't say that. Like,
I don't think I've ever even I've never heard that from my parents. My parents,
I think I did.
I don't know. They were weird. Like, no, they never set expectations to where it was like the only time they talk about it is like, okay, just make sure your grades are good, And then I just remember like clearly not talking about like. My future education, nothing, like just kind of silent expectations. Huh?
Purposely? Like you didn't.
Well, like they never brought it up, so I never brought it up. Like, what the fuck's like? I just assume I'm gonna go to like they just assume I got my shit right. And I remember having a conversation with my dad one time, and he's like, "You're going to college?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think so." This was like senior year. He's like, "Why?" He's like. Why are you going to college? He's like,
dude, that's
insane. Just like, just start fucking working. He's like, just start working and like start focusing on a big job,
Damn.
And I just remember being like, why would I do that?
There's two sides.
But then my mom is like, get your education, kind of. But obviously, like, the thing about it is like, if I would have dropped out like first semester or never went to college, like, they'd care to like a little bit. Like, they don't care that much. Like, just work. Okay, that's fine. Just work. Like all my sisters never went to never went to college. All of them.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it's like nice to have someone who did go to college as like a parent or something like that, because then they could be like, look, I did it. I could help you. You could obviously see like this thing going on,
Yeah.
Do you guys think your parents are proud of you?
Yeah.
So
my
far,
mom's so proud of me.
I think
she says like every day, dude. My mom is like, I'm sorry.
No, go.
My mom is like just that kind of personality where she's just like super loving and just like, there's a word, I don't know how to say it in
say in Spanish.
It's in English, but like, it's de caricia. She's just like very like gives you all like the love and like the just affection. Yeah, affection. She's very affectionate. There you go.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's always like telling me, I'm so proud of you. So yeah.
And like I feel like Angel, dude, he not to hype you up, but Angel like grinded hard from like the get, like he has like that like what your parents' mentality have of like there's no plan B, like you have to do this or else like because he has the weight of his like family too on your shoulders, like. Same for me, like not as in the like crazy extent, but it's like I had to take care of myself, and then eventually, hopefully, I could take care of my mom, you know. But it's like I feel like your mom has a reason to be proud. Like Angel, great student in high school, great student in college, finished in like 3.5 years, good job,
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, we'll go this way, then you, and then me.
Yeah, I think my parents used to be like really proud of me. But I feel like it's just been like in high school, I got pretty good grade. I got really good grades, and then
right? 3.8.
I think like they just saw how hard I grinded. Yeah, I always had like a 3.8, and I think they just saw how hard and I grinded with running and like how committed I was every single day. Like I would, no matter the conditions and shit. So I think they were really proud of me then. And then when I first got into college, like it's like wow, 4.0s every semester, But I think it just got kind of like. Okay, like what else now?
Yeah.
Like, cause I still get good grades and shit, but like how many times are they gonna say they're proud of me? You know.
Yeah, that's
So
tough. Because
I haven't heard it in a long time.
Hey, could we get Joanne in here real quick? Get our fourth mic.
Joe.
Let's have some therapy session in here.
But I know she is. It's just like it's whatever. Like it gets old. You know?
I think you're also not like you don't have like that like running is something that you're always working towards though, and it's like you see clear accomplishments. Like me and Jaime are like in jiu-jitsu, for example. Like, dude, we're always getting hyped up because like we're always working towards something. Like, dude, good job. Like you did that. You know
like
what I mean?
our teammates are really supportive,
So,
and
like,
even our coach, and we get a belt and we get a stripe.
like
and
there's
we get
just
people,
and then we post that you get like
hyped
support,
up,
hyped up from everybody. Like you know what I mean? Like
reassurance, kind of.
Yeah,
you know?
you're not doing. Are you? I think we're just in like we've always been like those athletic type like. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
and
like
those like
vibes.
athletic where you could see clear accomplishments. Or we've always been in like those like settings where there's clear like settings and like expectations. And
By the way, I would get last in a lot of races, so the accomplishments were just like petty claps sometimes.
Dude, when you broke 6 though, huh?
That was good, dude. I
That was a
remember
good
I was
day.
like the last person on our team. No, like the last person on our group to break 6, and it's like kind of a big deal for like when you
in
start
the mile.
off.
In the mile.
In the mile. And then, dude, it took me forever.
Minutes.
And I broke 6, and I remember my whole team was so happy, and I was like, oh.
Should we say our
good vibes.
PRs left to right?
No. Okay, yeah. Just do the mile and 5K.
All right, hold on. First off, I just want to admit that I tell everybody that I broke 5.
Really?
I tell everybody, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like if people, cause dude, I don't have anything to show for where they're like, you used to run in high school. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What did you run? Yeah, I broke.
Like breaking 5 is so much better than saying
breaking
almost breaking 5.
Is literally like you have to go under 5 minutes.
It's
or
a
you weren't
club.
a runner. Like
It's like
that's
a-
the club.
Fuck you, you didn't break 5 either.
That's exactly my point.
Okay,
That's
so
why
what,
I tell everybody.
what was your PR? What was your
My PR was 5:06.
5:06.
That's
5:06.
respectable,
6 seconds
though.
is a lot too,
That's
so he wasn't
good.
even close.
Yeah.
I
I was on track third lap though. Remember that?
Yeah.
I heard Chris
Yeah.
yelling at me.
Did
On
I say
track.
you're
Yeah.
on track?
3:45.
Come on.
You're on track. And I was like, fuck.
Damn.
You're right. Damn, remember who was always
You
on
were the big
who was
boys
always
that
on
race.
track and fucking would die out? No offense, Chino. Fuck. I can't say anything because I was never even on track any of the
Yeah,
laps.
you were never on
But just
track.
I remember fucking Chino he'd be running, dude. He'd be so good, like half
Dude.
mile. And the last half mile, fucking.
It's because he's a sprinter,
Like,
bro.
oh,
Go
come
from
on,
first to
Chino.
last like so quick.
Yeah.
So quick. It would literally like fall apart so goddamn quick.
Like so much expectation, so much hope, and then
I remember one race in particular. That's what's going through my head.
I think so
It's
too.
the
I don't know.
800-meter race that he had. A lot of 800s.
It had to be 800. Yeah.
Had
Dude, you know who always fucking came in clutch? Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy,
Andrew's
dude,
always
Andrew's kick was something that like everyone would stare at. That's
They
how
write
good it
movies
was.
about that
Like
kinda stuff.
everyone would look because we know it'd be coming, dude. Andrew had like a 400-yard kick of just passing people, passing. He never slowed down. What the fuck's going on?
He was
you know?
gnarly. Yeah.
Okay, and then your 5K.
Oh, I think it's. I really don't remember. It's not breaking 18. It's 18:15 maybe 18 around there. 18:15, 18:17.
Chris.
For people who don't know, a 5K is 3.1 miles.
Yeah.
It's a cross
I
country race.
also tell people I broke 18.
Do
you?
double
Yeah,
down?
Yeah, I'll double down, boy.
The mile is
That's
close.
another
The
club.
mile
What
is
do you have to
close.
lose? You don't even run anymore.
Yeah, I have nothing to lose, bro. Like
Just
I
say you
was
broke
close.
430.
Nah, it's just not cool enough.
Okay, Chris.
My mile PR is 4:55.
Yeah. Nah, it's
Yeah,
450.
Chris-
Dude, how do
Chris-
I know? It's 4:54.
Because I say both. Because I think it's 4:55 on the books, like on athletic.net. But
Mhm.
I remember seeing 4:54s, but I don't know.
Mm.
But
Pretty good.
You're
Pretty
dude,
right.
fucking
it's
fast.
You're right. I think
so
so.
sad. Like
Chris was
it's
fucking
such
balling.
a sad story because I got injured my senior year, which is when I was like peaking. And I
This is
fucking
such a
just
story. Like,
missed,
it's such
my
a
whole track
classic.
season.
Like I got hurt in high school.
Totally. And then
But I could've.
5K, 17:30.
Really?
Fuck, I don't.
You ran
remember.
17 flat in a 3 mile.
Oh, you're right. I ran 17 flat at Frogtown
Yeah.
in Angels.
In the
Camp.
gnarliest. How do I know this?
I know.
You don't.
Angel is really good at
I
like
never broke
recommend- or
17.
recollecting
Oh.
I
everything.
wanted to break 17. Maybe like 5K technically is probably like 17, like 20 or something.
Dude, 17 in Frogtown
But
though.
3 miles,
That's
hella hilly.
so gnarly.
I ran 17 flat.
Holy shit. I ran the same
popped
time every
off.
time.
Because that was it. It was like, this is my senior year. I either move on to fucking sections or I don't. And of course I fucking didn't. None of us ever did.
That was your best.
Because we're D1.
D1.
D1
Division
school.
1.
Yeah.
Fucking get shit on every. How do you run a 17 flat and you don't make
You don't make it.
You don't make it.
Hey, just real quick, our whole team thought we were gonna make it a subsections, which is like
sections.
Which is like
which
the first
just
step
think about like
towards
think about finals, mini finals, and like semifinals. And we were thinking we were gonna make it to like mini finals. We didn't even make it to semifinals.
We didn't
Like
make
we
it
didn't even make it
quarters,
into the fucking squad.
We were making it to the top 32, baby.
Yeah.
Only
It was
2
sad.
individual, wasn't a team. Individual people made it to subsections, and they didn't even make it to sections.
We only had one person, I think. Just
It's like Ryan and Brandon, I thought.
Oh, no, that was track though.
Oh, but
Cross
Ryan
country
made
was
it for cross
different.
country, and someone else I thought Andrew maybe.
Just to
No.
give some perspective, you have a Riverbank High, and they're Division 4, and I remember my friend ran for them. He'd be like, "Yeah, I just cruised it at Frogtown, the subsections." He'd be like, "Yeah, I just cruised it." I'd be like, "You fucking cruised it, and you made it to sections? Like, I just ran the best race of my life, and I didn't make it to sections."
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know? They'd run like 18 somethings. and
Yeah,
make
they
it.
saved
I'm like, what the
their
fuck?
legs for
Yeah.
the next race because
They know they're gonna make
their section's so
Like,
ass.
I'm fighting for my life trying to make it, and I still don't
Demons.
make it.
Let's hear PRs, baby.
Yeah, come on, let's hear it.
I thought we were
Do you even know them?
Following with if your parents are proud of you because we cut off.
Oh, fuck. Okay, let's do the parents real quick. No, let's do the timing. Because it's
Timing on
ridiculous.
topic.
Fuck. Okay, dude. Just know. I could do better now. I think I can do better now than I do.
You
That's
could.
crazy.
Jaime's
Jaime's
really
a god
fit
now.
now. But
He's-
back then, he was so lazy.
A
That's
year ago,
like-
he was.
I was so
complimenting me. Now I'm complimenting him, dude.
I was
He's
so
sexy now.
mentally weak back then, and like now I'll do mileage, and I'm not close to breaking my PR, but I'm not. I'm like in that realm, and
Yeah.
I'm doing mileage.
Yeah.
Not even PRing.
That means you're running just regularly.
not racing, just
Not racing,
jogging,
just
basically.
jogging.
And
Clarify for these guys.
what's
right?
it called? My PR for the mile was like 5:30, like 2. I think it was like 5:32 or 5:36.
Oh, okay.
Not too bad, you
Thought it was in
know.
the 540s,
mediocre.
so-
No,
Hey.
pretty good, you know.
Hey.
But think about it. It's more disappointing for the amount of times I've ran, like for the amount of work I put in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But for the average person, for the average Joe, not too bad.
Not too bad.
And I think honestly, I don't really remember my 5K, but I'm pretty sure I never broke 21. So I just remember being like, "Fuck, dude,
That's
seven
like
mi-
7
You have to
minute
break
something
7
pace,
minutes
right?
3 times. Think about that. You have to break a 7-minute mile 3 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And
You do that now, though, right?
I could do that. I could
Yeah.
do the 5K. I don't know about the mile because of like the speed factor in it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think I could do the mile.
I think
I
the
could do
Modesto Marathon's in like 2 days. We should do it.
Dude,
Or
didn't we
it's a
run
5K,
a mile
so we could do 5K.
2 years ago with our friends?
Dude,
Oh, that was terrible.
Why did we do that?
I took a lot. Jaime beat me. Or no, he almost
no,
beat me.
no.
I kicked
Dude,
really
I want
hard,
to do
so
that.
you didn't
Honestly,
beat
I
me.
want to do that again because I think I could beat you, and I think I could.
I think you beat
almost
both of
beat
us.
you.
to be
Wait,
honest.
didn't I outkick someone?
You fucking beat me, but I don't know if you outkicked me. I think you beat me before, like by a while.
Fuck.
I remember
Yeah.
that race though, because Angel was talking shit, and
Yeah.
then because he beat me, and then fucking Chris came out of nowhere. He was doing hella good. He won.
Yeah,
That was the Valley Boy
Chris
days.
went- yeah, Valley Boy days. I think we
We
I have
recorded it. We
footage
have
of
the
it.
footage.
But we never made a video out
Yeah,
of it
'cause we were
because
gonna
it
make
was
a
like
video.
because we were all about skits and it just not fitting in with our videos.
Yeah,
So it was
because
just
like
not-
Brandon was there, Chino,
Yeah, dude.
Ryan.
such cool
Andrew.
videos, bro.
We gotta do that
we should
again.
Make a video now 3 years later.
Yeah, let's
Of
finish
us
the editing.
running?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I want to know if
Oh.
our parents
I think
proud
we
of
did
you.
that already.
No,
Real quick.
All right, hurry up.
Fuck
Just
you.
kidding.
I think they're proud of me as in like one, I haven't gotten to anything. Dude, I'm like such a not trouble kid.
Mhm.
Like I'm never gonna go to jail, you know? I'm never gonna get like any crazy things.
I don't know.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And like I always did good enough, you know? I think they're more proud of me, like my sisters and my parents, as in like the fact that like I'm going through so much that they didn't really have to go through, like my sisters wise, as in like I live with my sister, no parents, like, you know, like stuff like that where they're like, damn,
They
Jaime, you're
admire
kind of
you.
going through it. Like,
You manned
you're
up,
good.
you
You're doing
know?
pretty, like, dude, because I was a child fucking catered to as a kid, you
Mhm.
know? And
Yeah,
like the fact that I've
baby.
had to like grow up, like,
He was baby.
grow up like that, you know?
Yeah.
They're like really impressed that I haven't like broke, you know? Like that
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, like you're still doing it, you
Jaime
know?
grew up from literally, I think it was from like junior year to senior year. Like it was a switch, right?
Yeah,
Dude, it
like,
was.
Like, and it wasn't a switch from him. It was from his mom.
yeah,
Cause like his mom was super like
baby and everything.
hyper just protective.
On
Just
your
It literally once
On
I got
his
a job and
head.
stuff, like when I remember getting a job and the
Yeah.
license were like the two biggest thing. My mom was like, all right, like you kind of take care of yourself, you know?
mm,
Or at least you could go out. But she still took care of me at home. But then the big change was like obviously when she left like a year ago,
mhm.
like my mom had to move out, and that was like the biggest change of it all. It's like holy shit, like
Yeah,
On
I'm
my
alone.
own.
dishes, clothes, food, by yourself. Like
no
what the
secondary
shit?
alarm when your alarm doesn't go
Yeah,
off.
like dude, I literally
jeez.
I used to text my ex like, "Hey, can you call me? Cause like I'm nervous like that my alarm won't go off." Before it'd be like my mom like, "Hey, mijo, like you
Jaime
have to
texted
wake
me
up."
last night to do that to him too. So
Oh, that's why I was like, why'd you think of that so randomly? I texted Angel because I had to wake up and I was like, "Can you make sure I'm awake, please, Angel?"
yeah,
And Jaime was 30 minutes late to his own show today, so just
I think
point it
it's
out.
yeah. We ended up starting like an hour late. So
Yeah.
Anyway, so what was the next question? What was the next segment?
I went to the mall the other day because my girlfriend kept hinting to me our anniversary's coming up, 2 years, and
You're like, and
she kept hinting that Pandora was having a sale, buy 2 of anything and get a third one free. So like jewelry and shit, right? So like, okay, the sale ended the next day. So I was like, fuck, I gotta go right now, you know? What? Are you eating cookies?
Fat ass, dude.
Damn it. God. And long story short, she keeps hinting. I'm like, okay, the sale ends tomorrow. I gotta go to the mall. I gotta buy some jewelry, right? Anniversary gift. And I'm in there with my friend Cheech, right? And we're like looking through shit. It's been like 10 minutes. We're trying to decide what to get. I'm overwhelmed. There's hella options. Cheech takes a phone call, right? So he looks up from the counter. He's like, dude, your fucking girlfriend's right there. She was fucking standing across the counter from me.
your girlfriend?
Yes. And I'm shopping for her.
Oh.
God damn it. First of all, I'm like, why would you come here when you're hinting? And I asked her ring size like an hour before this. So I'm like, why are you coming? Why are you coming?
Why are you asking
know?
for the ring size? So you gotta ask like that's. Oh, she doesn't have anyone you know, huh?
She's told me in the past, but I forgot.
That's
And
fucked up.
Yeah, it's
I
bad to
know.
ask.
Yeah,
It's
I
bad to
know.
ask like, cause it's so noticeably that you're gonna get it.
I
But at
know,
the same
I
time,
know.
you just gotta
So
accept.
what
and be
can I
like,
do?
Yeah, like sometimes I'd be like, "What's your jean size?" Like, fuck it, just tell
Yeah.
me. You know what I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
You know,
And
I hate that, bro. I hate asking for sizes.
because you
Yeah.
know they're gonna know.
It's like
'Cause they-
such
yeah,
a dead
you know what I'm
giveaway.
gonna get
Well,
you.
what I like
Yeah.
to do too is I'll just ask for every size at the same time, and then they don't know what I'm gonna get. Like I'll be like, "What's your shirt size? What's your pants? What's your bra? What's your ring?" And then they don't know what I'm choosing. You know?
Yeah.
Mm.
See, I should have put it in my notes like the day she told me like
Yeah.
long ago, but I didn't.
Wait, sorry, hold on, sorry. One side thing. I remember the only girl I've ever done this for was like, and I wish I'd do it more. But like what you're saying is like literally put notes with like everything they were. Like I remember like I put notes on our first this and our first this and then like what she liked and stuff. And then after that I was like, fuck this shit. You know? But it's so clutch.
It comes in handy.
It's so
especially with
clutch.
Gifts,
I think it's
yeah.
because I was a simp. It was we'll bleep it out.
Oh,
bleeping
that is not what I
shit.
expected.
I was such a simp.
Dude, he loved her.
We ain't bleeping
Fuck
shit.
you.
Fuck.
I don't know why I was such a simp.
We could talk about
Still,
that another day.
we'll bleep it out. So we
We'll
can
talk about that another day.
I'm not still a simp for
His
her.
deep desire for her? Or you want to talk about that
just
right
how
now?
He's still whipped. It's crazy.
Dude, he's still so whipped over her.
I just remember. Okay, I just remember this one thing where I realized I was a simp was they did marry, fuck, kill, and they did like 2 of the hottest girls in school, and then they did this one girl who's attractive, right? But obviously like these 2 are like greatly attractive.
Stop it.
And I remember I chose the girl, and they were just fucking dumbfounded,
Like,
dude. They were so
Are you
lost.
kidding me? Yeah.
And it was like, keep this in mind. It was like a year or 2 after things have been done. Like I was still that hooked.
or even
Yeah.
more, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it was about 2 years, yeah. It was
Yeah.
a little sad.
Anyways,
Well, basically, my story's not that climactic, but I was with Cheech, right? And then we left there. He got a fucking Build-A-Bear for his daughter, which is
Aw.
cute. And then we're like, all right, let's go. We're going to meet up at like so-and-so's house. And I walked into Macy's when I got there, right? I walked in. So like, okay, I parked in front of Macy's. And then on the way out, I went through Macy's and I left and I was looking for my car. I was like, where the fuck is my car? I walked a couple rows and I was like, okay, what's going on? And so I never hit the panic button on the keys because I'm like, it's just so obnoxious, you know, like
I've
the
never
whole
done that.
alarm's
How
going
did
to
they
go off.
unlock?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll lock it, just hear the little beep. I was doing that, nothing. And I'm like, okay, well, let me walk back and forth and I'll hold the panic button down. Like, because fuck it. At this point, it was like 15 minutes. So I'm walking like
God.
from one end to the parking lot to another. Like, I know I did not park this far. And I'm holding the button down. I'm like, is my fucking car stolen? Like, what is happening right now? And it's just like, I was like, okay, I'm going to call my girlfriend. Like, it's not going to help at all. But I just need to talk this through.
Yeah, like,
Because
what's going on?
Like, right now, it's just me and I don't know what to do. And I'm walking and I call her and I'm like, dude, I can't find my fucking car. Like, I'm holding the panic button. Nothing's happening. And she's just like laughing. She's like, no fucking way. And then I was like, okay, wait. I looked at the mall and I was like, no way, there's fucking 2 Macy's on the same side of the mall. Why the fuck are there 2 Macy's?
So stupid.
Why are there 2 Macy's?
You're so
Macy's
stupid,
man,
Chris.
Macy's woman. I'm pretty
I'm
sure
sorry I
that's
didn't
the two
fucking
things.
work at the mall for my first job for fucking 3 years in Hollister.
3 years.
God.
Both of
God,
us.
yeah.
Fucking walked
Damn, we're
in.
down bad.
3 years. What the fuck? We should have moved on.
Well, I'm still at Kohl's after like 3, so.
Yeah, you're still there. So,
Anyways.
Yeah, why do they have that? Why the fuck is there a regular Macy's and a men's Macy's and they're both like the same parking lot?
Yeah, they like.
What the fuck?
I think I remember I was being so shook because there's like an upstairs and there's like a downstairs, but they all seem kind of like you're walking out the same. You know? I was like, what the fuck? How does this even happen?
Yeah. Anyway, should we wrap?
Yeah, I should wrap it up, huh?
Yeah.
Feels pretty good. An hour 15. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's our first guest. Let us know if you want him on. If you don't want him on again, totally understandable. We'll never have him on. I would concur. But thanks for making time out of your day to get here. Thanks for your story. Thanks for coming on. Any
was great
adds
to be
to
here.
Chris or Angel?
Please
Any last
like and
words?
subscribe. 43 subscribers going strong.
Dude, yeah. Appreciate the love on the last video. We gained 10 subscribers in that span of like a week.
Hell yeah.
So huge thanks to you guys. And
Nice.
keep sharing and all that. Hopefully we'll have more.
All right.
Angel, any thoughts? Anything?
it was fun to be on. Let's go rock climb.
Yep.
All right.
Going rock climb. And we're out.
Later. Peace.
Annoying.